The Trussell Field inside the George Fitty Stadium, where we are about 15 and a half minutes away from opening kickoff. It's a good inter-county rival out here tonight. That's right, we're playing the John Carroll Blue Streaks from University Heights, Ohio, and meanwhile, the Wallace Yellow Jackets of Berea, Ohio, trying to get some cooking. We're 6-6 on the season, and we had a bad 5-game spell, but fortunately things have changed when we beat Wilmington last Saturday at Wilmington by a final score of 2-1. Can the Brown and Gold Brigade continue their winning ways and pull back over 500 again? With that, we will say hello. I'm Tommy Maroon for Time Maroon Sports Live, reminding you to hit the like button, subscribe button, bell icon, all that fun stuff. I see we got 2 people watching this right now. And why not? It's BW John Carroll. It's a lot of fun every time these 2 schools square off against each other. I, for one, can't wait for this. And of course, we'd like to remind you that Friday, I will not be at the Highland Aurora football game, but I will try to live stream it via their live stream, as long as if you can get it for free. And then, of course, Saturday we play Muskingum in football, so that will be a lot of fun. I cannot wait for that. So, looking at John Carroll, they've had themselves a good season so far. 7 wins, 4 losses, and 2 ties. And they are undefeated in the, Ohio Athletic Conference, having taken down Wilmington 2-1, taking down Heidelberg 2-1, and taking down Marietta 1-0. So the weather today looks good so far. I don't think it's supposed to rain. At least I hope it doesn't rain. The weather is good, especially compared to where it was when we were broadcasting last Saturday's girls' soccer game for the Highland Hornets. My word, that was not good weather. I was freezing, but I was burning in the press box, which is very, very ironic. So, as you might expect, not only are we playing John Carroll in women's soccer, but we're also playing them in men's soccer and volleyball. Both of those games are at JCU. So there is that. The Blue Streaks. How many games have they won in a row? You might ask yourself. Well, they have won 5 in a row, and of course winning the last 3, Ohio Athletic Conference games. They haven't lost a game at home yet this season, but meanwhile, they have dropped 3 road games and won 3 road games. We're 2-3 at home, 4-3 on the road. JCU outscores their opponents 21-19. We've been outscored 23-17 so far on the season. Let's look at the starting lineup, shall we? First, for the visiting John Carroll Blue Streaks, the goalkeeper is number 0 Mackenzie Steese, number 3 Grace Monin, and number 7 Gabrielle Walter. Also includes Emily Patrizik, Gianna Merlo, Jennifer Crowley, Meredith Cohen. I pronounced that right? I don't know. 17 Claire Hollern, 18 Ali Molinki. I beg your pardon. Lauren Gummany. They also include Juliana Contul. And that's it. That's their starting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Because that's what it is in soccer. Now for the Brown and Gold Brigade. What does our starting lineup look like, folks? You might be wondering why. It looks a little like this. Anna Wolfinger, Carrie Behringer, Cindy Rice, our lead goal scorer, and forgot to mention that Patrick is the lead scorer for the John Carroll Blue Streaks. Forgot to mention that. And we also have Jillian Neal, Paige Ackerman, also includes Casey Golboff, and Brandy Philippi, and Maddie Farrell, and Haley Schwade, and Allie Stewart, and of course the goalkeeper, Katie Scott. John Carroll is coached by Michael Marich. We are coached by Jim Woitkin. Woitkin in his 5th season at the helm for John Carroll. Don't know what season Marich is coaching at, but what I do know is that it should be fun today. 90 minutes of D3 women's soccer between Baldwin and Wallace over there, John Carroll right over there. And then practice and work as hard as they possibly can. And you can't blame them to work hard as you possibly can, because these two schools are very talented. That ball hit off the post. Of course, that one sailed way too high. Of course, Katie Scott. Let's look at what Katie Scott's been doing this season. Well, she's been in 10 games so far and goals allowed 19. And that's, of course, in 10 games played this season. She's played 794 minutes and 29 seconds, giving up 19 goals, averaging 2.15 per game, 42 saves, a .689 save percentage, and a 3-6 record. Of course, there's always room for potential improvement. Hopefully we see some potential improvement out here, right here. She does have a shutout today. So looking at the other things, well, there's the volleyball game for you folks. That's on John Carroll's website. Of course, as you know, Counter X of Highland will be playing at John Carroll, unfortunately, next season. Very disappointing. Well, it's not disappointing, that she will still be on this YouTube channel, just for the wrong team now. Meanwhile, this is a scene for the men's soccer game. As you can tell, less than 17 minutes till its opening kickoff over there. Whereas we have 7 minutes till opening kickoff. I know that the thing right here says 16 minutes, but you know what? You gotta do the starting lineups and all that fun stuff. Looks like you can see some water right there. I don't know if it's raining or not. Hopefully it's not raining. Of course, the clouds do look kind of overcast out here today, as one can clearly tell. So, folks, who you got tonight? Hopefully you have the oldest and greatest college in America with the win tonight over those rough and tough John Carroll Blue Streaks. Of course, these two schools do a very splendid job at what they do, both on and off the sporting venue. I would have said, what do you call it, soccer field, but then again, you gotta remember that BW and JCU play every sport, roughly. And they both do dandy jobs at what they do. And that's the best part about Ohio Athletic Conference and D3 sports. It's like a brotherhood, as I always say. And these athletes are, of course, like Rodney Dangerfield in the fact that they don't get no respect. Of course, I'm on a mission to make sure that these men and women get all the respect that they possibly can. Because for most of them, this is, if not all of them, it's their last stop until they are done with their athletic careers. So yeah.
The sale and/or consumption of any alcoholic beverage in or within the confines of the Trestle Field and the George Finney Stadium.
I just can't wait for this game to begin, and we're about 4 minutes 40 seconds away from getting those starting lineups, and then you get the what do you call it, national anthem, and then you get the kickoff.
The NCAA and the Ohio Athletic Conference promote good sportsmanship by demonstrating respect for all student athletes, coaches, officials, and fans.
Of course.
Fan ridicule of the opposition is strictly prohibited.
They did play football, these two schools, and unfortunately John Carroll did walk away with a 21-7 victory over those, who do you call them, Yellow Jackets of ours. The offense, for some reason, just wasn't clicking the entire game up until the end of the game. Well, really it was clicking. Had an opportunity to score, but got picked off in the end zone, and not to mention a pick six. Could have been anyone's game, to be exact. So before you say, well, it was John Carroll all day. No, it was not. There are the women that will be representing our school today in hopes of a BW victory. Hopefully we can get back to the winning record and over 500% with a win over John Carroll. Let's look at what the schedules looked like this season for us. It'll start off with Fredonia with a win, then Penn State, Barron with another win, then being Oberlin, and then losing a tough one to Case Western, one of the best schools out there, 1-0. Then shutting out Geneva 4-0. Then being Waynesburg 3-1. Then 5 straight losses, including 3 shutouts, which we scored a combined 2 goals in those 5 games. And gave up 3, 6, 12, 17 goals. But fortunately, we beat Wilmington last Saturday 2-1. Hopefully things will continue to be on the mend for the Brown and Gold Brigade as we try to pick up a big win out here. Can we do it? And hopefully the answer is yes. See our players right there. They're getting into their final stretches. Same goal with the Blue Streaks. Of course, the best part about being at Baldwin Wallace is that not only do you get to do Baldwin Wallace games, but you also get to do Highland games as well. And of course, the playoffs did come out in what do you call it? Football. And not football, I'm sorry. I meant volleyball and soccer. And it was volleyball, soccer, and yeah, that's it. Volleyball and boys and girls soccer. So what does it look like? Well, first off, for volleyball, we'll be awaiting the winner of Brunswick Garfield Heights on, when do you call it? Wish I could zoom in. Can't tell. And then we play the winner of Westlake North Olmsted in girls soccer. And then in boys soccer, it's a showdown against Cleveland Heights. Winner goes off to Shaker Heights. I do not think we will be going to Shaker Heights for that. I really hope the Hornets can win D1 in those sports. Of course, you're not here to listen to me talk about the Island Hornets. You're here for me to talk about the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets, the oldest and greatest college in America. Can it happen, folks? Can it happen? One can only hope so. Should be ready to go with, yep, here we go.
The Trestle Field inside George Finney Stadium, the home of Yellow Jackets women's soccer. For tonight's Ohio Athletic Conference game between the John Carroll Blue Streaks and your Baldwin Wallace University Yellow Jackets. John Carroll enters tonight's game with an overall record of 7-4-2 and a 3-0 record in the OAC. Baldwin Wallace enters tonight's contest with an overall record of 6-6 and a 1-2 record in the OAC. And now for the starting lineups, first for the visiting Blue Streaks. In the goal, number 0, Mackenzie Steese. At midfielder, number 3, Grace Monin. At defender, number 7, Gabriella Walter. At forward, number 10, Emily Hadrazek. At defender, number 12, Gianna Merlo. At defender, number 13, Jennifer Crowley. At midfielder, number 15, Meredith Collion. At defender, number 17, Claire Holleran. At midfielder, number 18, Allie Malinky. At defender, number 19, Lauren Gomeni. And at midfielder, number 30, Juliana Contoul. John Carroll is coached by Michael Marich and assisted by Jake Cooper and Madison Zimmerman. And now for your Yellow Jackets. Junior from Wadsworth, Ohio, number 4, Anna Wolfinger. Freshman from Blacklick, Ohio, number 5, Carly Beringer. Junior from North Burlington, Ohio, number 7, Sydney Rice. Junior from Fairlawn, Ohio, number 8, Jillian Neal. Junior from Sandusky, Ohio, number 10, Paige Ackerman. Junior from Parma Heights, Ohio, number 18, Casey Goloff. Senior from Pickerington, Ohio, number 19, Brandy Philippi. Senior from Macomb, Michigan, number 25, Maddie Farrell. Sophomore from Lewis Center, Ohio, number 29, Haley Schwade. Sophomore from Blacklick, Ohio, number 37, Natalie Stewart. And sophomore in the goal from Chicago, Illinois, or from Lewis Center, Ohio, excuse me, number 39, Katie Scott. Yellow Jackets are coached by Jim Boykin and assisted by Lex Manoa, Vince Milner, and Tyler Marzinski. At this time, we ask that all fans please rise and kindly remove your caps as we honor America and those who protect our freedom at home and abroad with the playing of our national anthem.
Well, shall we play? I think we shall. BW against John Carroll.
Tonight's women's soccer results and all the Yellow Jacket athletic results.
First, we are on Tommy Maroon Sports Live. You are on Tommy Maroon Sports Live. You could be watching the What Do You Call It National League Divisional Series, or you could be watching the What Do You Call It BW Soccer. I'd rather watch BW Soccer. And besides, it's in a delay. Atlanta Phillies up 1-0 over the defending champion Braves. In the series, they will start at 7:30 most likely. Of course, the Guardians, unfortunately, did lose last night 4-1. That was frustrating. But Stephen Kwan did provide some firepower with a home run. Garrett Cole was very dominant, contrary to what he typically is in October. That surprised me. I really thought the Guardians were going to tag him. But alas, it didn't happen. Or you could be watching hockey right now. Boston's playing Washington. How could I possibly forget? Just got a notification on my phone for it. I'm glad you picked this. Here we go. Blue Streaks, Yellow Jackets, and we are underway. Great to have you aboard. Tommy Maroon is your announcer here on Tommy Maroon Sports Live, as this one is kicked out of bounds by the Blue Streaks. And so we're going to throw it in. But who throws it in? I couldn't tell as that one takes one high hop in the air. And now here comes John Carroll with an attack here. Looks to be number 12, Merlo. Merlo on the left side. Trying to cross her up. Passes it back. Gonna be stolen. Gonna go towards the left side. Here we go. Looks to be Cindy with the ball. Cindy kicks that one towards the left side. And with the ball here, actually that's Cindy. I apologize. She's looking. Passes it to the left side. Near the corner, near the 18. That ball is going out of bounds. Last out on that. So we're gonna throw it in out here. Gonna be going back. Tries to kick it across and it goes to number 4, Anna. Anna throws that one in and gonna be taken away by number 10, Emily Patrizik. Patrizik with 11 goals this season. So watch out for her. There it goes towards the side and kicked up in the air. And now inside our territory, deep inside our territory, running up and booting this one towards the middle. And the ball goes towards the left side and out of bounds. Last down the Blue Streaks. So here we go. They're about to throw this one in. Trying to get something out here. Kicking it back. Probably going to let it go. Nope, just rolls it to the left where Anna is. And Wolfinger kicks that one towards the middle. Now that one goes deep to the left side and way, way out of bounds. Last out on the Streaks. So the Jacks get it. Is that one over everybody's head? And couldn't do a thing about that. Nice effort nonetheless by number 18, Casey Goluboff. So ready to kick this one back to the goalkeeper. Of course, the goalkeeper is Mackenzie Stees. Stees versus Katie Scott. Hopefully Katie wins today. Of course, last time she was home, Mount Union hung 6 on her. This ball goes out of bounds. Last down on JCU. Throwing this one in. Pump fakes. Goes to the right. looking to do something out here with the ball. Trying to pass that one towards the left side. Cindy Rice's kick is deflected. And it goes way high in the air towards the middle. And we'll take it back on the left side. That's Anna. Anna kicks it over to Katie. Katie's going to run up and kick it back to Anna. Anna on the left side. Look out. Gets away from number 3, Grace Monin. And here we go. I don't know who has the ball. Excuse me. It's on the right side, I think. Yep, it is on the right side. The ball goes back. I'm sorry for the fake out. I couldn't tell who it was. And trying to get a goal. As there's a shot, there's a goal.
Yellow Jackets by number 7.
Seven.
Her first.
Cindy Rice, I think. Sydney has 8 goals this season. The rest of the school combined 10. And thus the Brown and Gold Brigade strike first. Just 3 minutes and 56 seconds into this. Wow, the horn went off as they were playing. Ball is on the right side, kicks it back. Again, kicking it back. Kicks it again. I think that's Anna with the ball. Anna on the left side with her left foot kicking that one. That one looks like it's going right to John Carroll for now. It goes right in between them. And now the Blue Streaks still have it. That's number 10, Patrzyk. And there it goes towards the right side. It's rolling. Katie's going to let it hop and pick it up. She rolls it to the right side and towards the middle. And again, another kick in the middle. Gonna go towards the right side. Can we get something out here, or is the ball going out? The ball's going out. Goal kick. Just a little kick to the right. And now a deep one straight. That one is out of bounds. No, it's not out of bounds. Excuse me. I'm sorry. And I lost it and I got fouled. Won't kick it. And by we, I mean number 10. Paige Ackerman. Ackerman from Sandusky, St. Mary's Central Catholic High School. That one kicked way up in the air. Look at that thing go up in the air. And there's a whistle. There's another foul. This time it's on the good guys. Meanwhile, the BWJCU men's soccer game is underway right now. So that's kind of exciting. That's a deep kick. That goes straight. Now goes towards the right side, kicking that one inside, deep in our territory. That's number 3, Monin. Grace Monin with it. Monin passes that. Going to be taken away. And then John Carroll gets it back on the left side. Goes back. And they'll go back to their own territory before a deep kick towards the right side of ours, but John Carroll keeping it alive. There's a nasty collision. The ball is going to trickle to the left. .38:11 left. There's unfortunately a penalty. It looks to be number 10, Patrzyk, with 11 goals this season. But it's actually Meredith Collian. Trying to knot this thing up, and she does.
Carroll by number 15, Meredith Collian.
Collian with her first goal of the season, which makes it 1-1. With 38 minutes and 11 seconds left in the first half. 38 minutes, 9 seconds now. And we're back in action. We have the ball on the right side, passing it towards the middle. There's a deep kick. And number 3, Moden had that. Number 12, Merlo with it. Merlo passes that to the left side. That's 17. Clear Holland passes that. There it goes. Right to Katie Scott. Katie runs up and kicks this one. Oh, that's pretty far. And goes high in the air. Whoa, again high in the air off the head. Ooh, one goes down hard right there. But she gets right back up. Sydney with a kick, with an opportunity. It goes back, plays it off the chest. There's a deep kick that's a little too far out. Goal kick time.
Joe, it will not stay.
1-1 is our score. Tie game, of course. With the ball, just dancing around before passing it towards the right side. There it goes. It's going to be kicked in right back. And I'm going to take a few hops out there before going right to 17. Claire Holland with a high kick. That one goes out of bounds. Last down, the good guys. Blue Streaks gonna throw it in. Throws it in. Up in the air. That ball is out of bounds. Last down on the Streaks. So we'll get the ball. Just a short throw right here towards midfield and kicking it back. And another kick. This one again back. Looks like Anna has it. Anna kicks that one. No, there's Anna. Anna kicks that one to Katie. Katie with the ball. Katie with the little kick to the right side. Not doing anything yet. And it's still our ball as that one goes back and stolen by the Blue Streaks. Good footwork right here as they keep the ball. And now it is number 10, I believe, Patrzak with it. Now on the left side. Stopping. Going back. Kicking it towards the middle. Trying to pass it towards the middle. Taken away by the Yellow Jackets. On the left side, that ball looks like it's heading out of bounds, and out of bounds it goes. Sydney couldn't get there fast enough. Throwing it in. And it goes up in the air off the head. Takes one bounce. And it goes towards the middle. Off the head and backwards. Look out for Patrzak. The ball gets kicked back again. There it goes on the right side. Deep kick right to Katie Scott, who picks it up off the hop. I'll just simply roll it to the right side. Kicks it towards the right, passing it towards the right again, and John Carroll gonna break that up. We're in a 1-1 contest. And we steal it right there. Trying to make it 2-1. Sliding pass to Rice. Rice falls down. There's a whistle. I think Sydney may have... Nope. She probably committed a foul or something like that because... as you can tell, the ref is pointing towards our territory. 4-3 John Carroll, meanwhile, in volleyball in set 1. Way too early to overreact about that one, folks. There's the ball that goes towards the middle, takes a bounce, takes a second, and oh, good behind kick right there. And a deep one right there by number 10, Paige Ackerman. I was about to say Jenna Idol, but nope. Runs up and kicks it. That one's deep. And another kick towards the center of the field. And Paige can't get it. John Carroll with the ball here. Kicks it back. We'll see what she does here. Passes it again towards the middle. That is number 17, Howard. Howard passes that. Taken by John Carroll still. We'll see what they can do. Passes it to the right side. That looks to be number 30, Juliana Contour. Couldn't see that well. Contour. Gonna kick it back. Now a deep kick that takes one hop out there. One bounce. Rolls it. And trying to pick it up here, just go out of bounds. There's Contour. Contour not going to throw it in. Instead, it looks to be the one with the goal today. No, number 19. That's Borngumany. As the ball went out of bounds again. Good throwing right there as it's off the head again. Oh, good job right there by Contour. Kicks it back. And that is Claire Howard. There it goes. Going to be going back towards their territory. Almost a collision right there. Takes a bounce, rolls back. Howard passes it back. And a deep kick towards the middle. Takes a bounce off the chest. And now towards the offside. Near the 18. Trying to get it away and get it away. We do for now. But John Carroll still has the ball. Going back. Trying to cross us up. Now they're attacking. That shot is blocked on the left side. And still with it. Trying to get away. Near out of bounds. Kicks it. And there it goes towards Katie Scott. Good save. Katie Scott kicks this one. And there's one kicked high in the air. And it looks like number 7, Gabriella Walter, will not get it actually. Instead, it's the goalkeeper, Steese. Mackenzie Steese with a high kick. And we're trying to get something out here. We have not tied at all this season. That's something worth noting. This one is on its way out of bounds. Looked like Casey tried to get it, but to no avail. Anna throws it in. A bit of a whiff right there from Maddie Farrell. And now a good poke away right there by Cindy. Cindy with a deep kick right to her. Right to Steez. Mackenzie Steez. Takes a high bounce. And we're just trying to make it 2-1 out here. Trying to cross her up. The ball up for bid. And John Carroll still with it. Near midfield. And trying to get Contour. That looks to be Patrick. And Patrick passes that towards the right side. There's a collision. Ball goes flying. And Cindy tries to get it. At least I think it's Cindy. Nope, there she is right there. It's off the chest and goes backwards. She still has it. Trying to cross her up. Going in. Passing it with the ball. Left-footed kick goes wide left. All the way over there. What's the call, you might be wondering? Well, the call is a goal kick. Not the first time today for Steez. The kick towards the middle. And off the head towards the left side. They're going to get it. Almost out of bounds. Trying to cross her up. There it goes. Almost taken away. And now John Carroll with a good opportunity right here. One man to beat. Trying to cross her up. She does. And there's a shot. There's a save by Katie Scott. How about that? Wow, I thought that one went right past her, but fortunately it did not. 1-1 is our score. Having the ball right here, try and cross it up. And now it looks like Anna with it. Anna passing that one towards number 18. That is Casey. And the ball goes all the way back out there. Kicks it. And this one going to be kicked up in the air. And now John Carroll still trying to make it 2-1. Passes it towards the right side. With the ball. Trying to cross her up. Running. Passes it back. Running towards the left as well. Now going up the middle. There's a bit of a collision. And no foul called as we try to clear it away. There it goes. But John Carroll pokes it out. And that one looks like it might be taken back by the Blue Streaks. But an offside. So that's a good thing. How much time's left, you might be wondering? Well, there are 26 minutes and 35 seconds left until it's halftime. 1-1. Well, how many goal kicks for them, I don't know. But I do know is that we have 3 fouls and they have 1. Meanwhile, it's still 0-0 in the men's soccer game. Passes that towards the left side. Near out of bounds, and out of bounds it goes. Wolfinger throwing this one in, and Anna with a high throw. There it goes, near out of bounds. Look out, passes it. Here's a shot, and it is a very weak shot. And Mackenzie Steese is able to grab that. Steese bounces it. Try and call for a play, I think. Kicks it high in the air. There it goes. Number 10, that looks to be Patrick. I, of course, have been messing that up today because those block numbers do look the same. And there it's going back. Hopefully we can clear it away. Up in the air by 17, Hollern. And now that looks to be 18, Malinke. And good kick towards the middle, but goes right to the Blue Streaks. Kicks that one towards the right side. Going back out there after Contour kicked that. And there it goes, heading right into the 18 where Katie Scott picks it up. Okay, Scott's going to run and kick this one. And on the right side, trying to get away from the double team, passes it towards the right side. That ball is last out on JCU. We'll get it. My, it is cold in here. In this press box, we do have a substitution. Looks to be number 20, Kaylee Neal.
Serving in the game for the Yellow Jackets, number 22.
22, actually, Mary Wetzinger. So we'll see what Mary can do as there's a slide and the ball still kicked up in the air. Meanwhile, John Carroll had 1-0 in men's soccer, which is very unfortunate. What's also unfortunate, is a Mackenzie Steese save. She has had quite the workout today, but I don't think she minds it. 1-1 over here. High and deep kick. Well, mainly a high kick, really. That went about 40 yards off the noggin. And off the foot, right foot that time, again off the head. Want to be off the thigh. And there it goes towards the right side. Who'd that go out on? Out on JCU. And here we go with the ball. Running towards the left side. And it looks like Mary couldn't keep it in. John Carroll throwing this in. Off the head. Nobody knows where it is. Now they do. Trying to get it forward for us. Running and kicking that one back and out of bounds. It will be another throw-in. Anna's going to do it again. And throws that one in. Kicks it back to her. There's one that goes towards the right side. And some fighting out there. Is this one kicked towards the left side? Oh, I'm surprised that Steve's picked it up. If I were her, I would have let that one roll out of bounds and prepare for the goal kick. But regardless, it doesn't make a difference because she's still going to be kicking this. And this one goes about 33 yards and a little to her right. Out of bounds, last out on the Blue Streaks. We got it back. Trying to cross her up, passing that towards the left side, and it's rolling right to Steve. She's going to pick that up with her feet and then pick it up with her hands. Mackenzie Steese. Right there. Kicks it. About 31 yards this time. I assume it was high in the air as she goes down right there. Gonna try to be taken away. And now taken away again. There it goes towards the left side. It looks like it might go. Nope, it won't go out of bounds. And passing that back with the left foot. And again with the left foot right there as Mary lost it. It rolls towards the left side of ours. Kicks it with her left foot. Trying to spin away from pressure. Nana with a good kick up the middle. Trying to get it forward again. And can we get something out here as that one's kicked well out of bounds. It will be a throw-in, but not in the most ideal spot if you're a Blue Streaks fan or player. We'll see if we can make it 2-1. Throws it in. Kicked up in the air. And hit around. And again kicked out of bounds. Last out on the Streaks. Can the Brown and Gold Brigade reclaim the lead? Hopefully. And it throws it in. And that one went well out of bounds. Out of bounds right there by her. Can't tell who it is. It's number 8, Jillian Neal. It's alright, Jillian. Happens to the best of us. 25 minutes left in the men's soccer game. Almost a collision right there. There's a kick. Gonna be up in the air. Running for Steese. And Mackenzie Steese is there once again. Bounces it. Now letting everybody reset out here. Whoa. I did not mean to do that, folks. I apologize. And there's something that gets kicked around. Trying to make it 2-1. Running in. There's a shot, and it's a great save once again. But it sets up a corner kick. Number 22, that's Mary. Mary is a freshman from Sardinia, Eastern Brown High School. Looks like she's going to try to do it with her left foot. There it goes in. Wow. Nice curve right there. I don't know how one is able to do that, but hey, I'm not questioning it. I'm just happy about it. Mary scores, and we reclaim the lead 2-1 with 18 minutes and 24 seconds left until we hit the half. Wow, that was a great goal from the corner. Meanwhile, in the volleyball game, they're tied up at 20 in set 1. They're about to whistle the play, or they're about to whistle and the play will resume. But first, the substitution as Wizzy Woo is in. Wizzy Woo is from Westerville, Ohio. Olentangy Orange. And there's a shot, and it goes right to Katie. Good job, Katie, as she fires that one in the hole. And that one is almost out of bounds. Mary with the ball. Of course, Mary did unfortunately go out of bounds right there. Mary Litzinger with her 3rd goal of the season. She is now 2nd when it comes to goals. As the ball passes, it's 2-1 us. Gonna take a bounce out here. That was number 5, I believe, Abby Smith. If not, it was Grace Monin. I apologize, folks. Kicks it forward, falling down, and John Carroll gonna reclaim possession. They want to at least go into the locker room. I mean, a 1-goal game isn't the worst feeling in the world, but I'm pretty sure they'd rather be, tied up. 2, that's Bailey. That's right, Bailey Hall from Olentangy. There's a kick towards the left side. Another kick. There it goes back. And Anna couldn't put my words on that, as that one is out of bounds. That last go out on. That last one out on the good guys, unfortunately. So the oldest and greatest college in America with a 2-1 lead out here. Off the head. Kicks that one towards number 5, I believe, Abby Smith. And there it goes. Yes, that is Abby Smith indeed. As that one rolls right to Katie Scott. Katie Scott kicks that one deep. Wow. Kicks that about half the field. There it goes. Still being kicked. And a bit of a fight for it. Now they still have it. Kicking it towards the right side. And it's still being ricocheted now. And John Carroll got there. Is no call right there, to my surprise. There's one Gummany who fell down hard. Good job right here. There's a high kick. That's a little too high. Nice effort nonetheless. No substitutions right now. At least I don't think so. Oh, we do see someone right there. Looks like she'll check in on the next dead ball. Hit off the head. Kicks it towards the right side. Still with the ball. Running on the right side. There's a deep kick that is on its way well out of bounds. Meanwhile, John Carroll won set 1. Disappointing, I know. It's a corner kick, actually. How about that? Can Mary do it again? One can only hope so. 32, that's Bella Regal. We'll see if Bella can make a difference out here today. Mary runs up and not going to try to do it again as that shot goes towards the middle, off the head. Good opportunity. And this one kicked high up in the air. Still being kicked with the ball. Another high kick Off the head, ricocheted right there. Still with it. Kicked up in the air. It's just a free-for-all by now, and there is a foul. That, folks, is pretty frustrating. Excuse me for 1 second. There it goes. We're going to try to take it back. And John Carroll still holding on to it on the right side with the ball. And here we go with a high kick out of bounds. Nice effort by Abby Smith. Abby Smith, of course, from Bay Village High School, meaning she was a former Bay Rocket once upon a time. Short kick. Goes right back to Katie. Katie Scott running up and kicking that one deep towards the middle over everybody's head. And still rolling and rolling and rolling. And that one looks like it is out of bounds. Last out on the Blue Streaks. We'll get it. Anna's going to throw this in. Again, the Brown and Gold Brigade, hopefully they will make it a 2-score game rather than 1 before halftime, as we are near the end of the first half. Of course, not the tail end, but still a decent amount left. 22, that's Madison Rosado. Meanwhile, we have Lexi Thompson. Lexi from Little Miami High School. Anna throws it into the left. Oh, a bit of a friendly fire out there. The ball is out of bounds again on JCU. Anna's ready to throw this into the left side. Good job to get around. Still with the ball. There's a shot, and it goes right to Mackenzie Sleaze. Good job by Sleaze, who bounces it. Mackenzie Sleaze. Steese, I beg your pardon. I'm so sorry about that. Butchering to the left side with the ball. Kicking it back. And there's a collision. John Carroll still with it. High up in the air. Goes towards the right side. And that one on its way. Not out of bounds. With the ball. Kicks it back. Bit of a collision. Number 3, that is Grace Monin. And still with the ball. Trying to drive in here. There's a shot. There's a wide right shot, I ought to say. Goal kick with 10:30 left. 10.5 minutes left till we hit the half. Good job by both goalkeepers out here. It could be a really high-scoring game considering how this game has gone down today. So, yeah, huge shout-out to Scott and Steese. Katie and Steese. With the ball, kicking this to the right side. Goes back out here. Now towards the right side. That one deflected. We're going to take it back. Still with it. Good job right there. Deep kick, and that one is out of bounds. It's corner kick time. Any substitutions? Why, yes, there is, as Mary checks back in. Mary will not be doing the corner kick. 20, that's Kaylee Neal, and a lot of juniors on this team, so next year they're going to be even more dominant, as that one's last out on us. Don't worry, folks. We're still winning. We are winning 2-1 out here.
Checking into the game for the Yellow Jackets, number 13.
13, Sydney Mudge. Is in Sydney, I think, is in my, what do you call it? Yeah, she's in my English workshop exposition class. That was a fun class. Gonna take a bounce, second bounce, and that one kicked away. That's one of the cool parts about going to a D3 school. You know these people. You have classes with them. You can't say the same thing about D1, in which they are there just to play sports as the ball goes out of bounds. Whereas in D3, they're here not just to play sports, but to also learn. Just one of the many reasons to why Division III athletics are far more superior than Division II and Division I athletics. I mean, Division II, I heard, is very similar to D1, or D3, excuse me, but still. A good opportunity out here, and what a save by Katie. Katie with a good job right there. Still 1-0 JCU, and the men's soccer game, they're leading 8-3 in the volleyball game. Volleyball set 2, up 1 set none. And trying to curve it in. That one goes out of bounds. Last out on the Blue Streaks. So the Brown and Gold Brigade will get it. Number 9, that is Lizzie Bruce. She is in. There's a kick towards the middle. Still with the ball. Running towards the left side. Can't save it because that thing's out of bounds. Throws it in, and that one goes right back to the Blue Streaks. Kicks it and taken away. Blast down on the good guys. Deep throw in off the head right there. And having saved it, and fortunately that one did not go out of bounds on the side, as they will throw it in instead. Throws it in. Ooh, that's a weak kick. And we're going to try to get it. And get it we do. 13, Sydney with the ball. Sydney kicks it with her left foot. Where'd it go? Why, it went right there. And where'd it go now? It went out of bounds. Last out on John Carroll. Throws it in. And a good pass right there, and a good kick right there. Another good pass is Cindy Rice with a deep kick. I believe Cindy has 1 of the 2 goals. Cindy and Mary today. On the right side, that ball is rolling out of bounds. Last out on that. How about that? I thought that one last was out on the oldest and greatest college in America. Some substitutions. 17, that is Alyssa Scatino. And that ball goes back. Gonna be kicked, and this one just before it can go out of bounds. And almost losing it right there. There's a deep shot. There it goes high in the air. On its way out of bounds. Last out on that. Do I dare look at the time? 4 minutes, 40 seconds left till it's halftime, and it is still anybody's contest, folks. Anybody's contest. With the ball, passes it back, deep kick, gonna go get deflected, and there's a nasty collision, getting back up, and it looks like she's okay. There's a high kick to the right and out of bounds. Well, there's someone right there. Will she be checking in by the looks of it? No, not yet. And now she will, as Jenna Idle is in. Jenna Idle from Delwood, Minnesota. Don't know why she chose Baldwin Wallace, but you know what? She made the right decision. Anyone that chooses Baldwin Wallace, regardless of where you are in the country and the world, you made a very smart decision to come here. Trying to cross up. Passes that. Nice job to take it away. And another near collision. There's a high and deep kick. Still with the ball, kicking it towards the left side. There's one towards the middle. Trying to poke it away. Good job by John Carroll passing that towards the middle. And Case Scott going to pick it up. Passing it to the right side, takes a bounce. Takes a very weird bounce as that one goes towards the right. And that one is out of bounds. No, it's not out of bounds. How about that? And how about 3 people liking this live stream? That is impressive. There's a whistle and there's a foul. 2:40 left. Kicking this one from midfield. Ready, puts her hand up in the air, kicks it deep and off the head and towards the right side, trying to cross her up, trying to split through the defenders. There's one that's going to be ricocheted back towards the right side, another kick, and still with the ball, here's John Carroll. How about this from number 5, Abby Smith? And Abby Smith lost it right there. It goes out of bounds, last out on us. Abby Smith did pretty well out there. And now she gets it back, kicking it across. Takes a bounce over the blue streak right there. And it's going to go towards the right side. Heads up, you might want to kick this one away and kick it away. You do. I assume we're under 2 minutes left until it's halftime, as here we go with the ball rolling right to Katie Scott. We are not under a minute yet, as you have not heard the PA announcer say 1 minute to go. Kicks it up in the air, goes back, and still with the ball out there. And oh, a nasty collision and a clear and obvious foul. Meanwhile, it's 14-11 BW over John Carroll in the second set. Now we are under a minute till we hit the half. There's one that splits through the defenders. Look out. There's a slide in Katie. And Katie is right there for it. Katie runs up and kicks this one high in the air. Ooh, off the chest. Running towards the left. Again towards the left. With the ball here is number 13, Sydney. And there's a shot that is off target. 19 or 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. We'll go to the half. Up 2-1. All right, that's better than trailing. She ain't even gonna kick it. Halftime is here, ladies and gentlemen. And we are in a pretty decent 2-1 lead. Not commanding, but then again, there's always a second half, and you never know what can happen in the second half. It can either be a blowout, or it can continue to be a close game. Thank you. So what do you do here today?
I'm just covering the game. I have a little blog and covering my local sports teams.
All right, sort of like me. I do Highland and Baldwin Wallace.
It's really cool. Together with OAC,
Thank you.
collaborates to continue to shape and grow the regional technology community. Visit us at oacaction.com.
It is cold. I don't know if it's warmer outside. I'd like to remind you, of course, that this coming Saturday, the Brown and Gold Brigade play Muskingum in a game of, what do you call it? D3 football right here at the Finney Stadium. And then next week it's against Otterbein. And then it's Capital, Heidelberg, and then Mount Union. Yeah, we're back. Well, we're finally back. I was really getting annoyed out there with the fact that it wasn't working. It wasn't working for a few minutes. That's one of my major concerns with the, what do you call it, Saturday's live stream. I'll be live streaming the game elsewhere. And hopefully it will be working. At least I hope it works. I'd be pretty unhappy if it doesn't work. Well, it is chilly inside here. And unlike outside where it's actually pretty warm and pretty good, I must say. So, if you missed the first half, you missed a good chunk of action, I must say. Because we scored 2 goals and John Carroll scored 1. Why did I say Mount Union? I don't know. Meanwhile, speaking of games that are going into the halftime, it is 1-0 right there. And unfortunately, John Carroll is in the lead. That's rather bad. Well, a good thing right there is that BW, we're winning over John Carroll in set 2 in volleyball. Hopefully we get to keep things up. I'd be kind of sad if we can't keep it up. Let's look at the halftime stats, shall we? Would you look at the shots? Oh, ye gods. 16 shots compared to 8 in favor of the good guys. 8 shots on goal compared to 6 in favor of the Brown and Gold Brigade. 5 saves for us and 6 for John Carroll. We've had 2 corner kicks. They've had 1. We haven't lined up offsides yet. John Carroll has. 4 fouls for us, 1 foul for John Carroll. And neither school dealt with a yellow card or a red card. Now looking at the goals, yes, Cindy Rice does have a goal and Mary Letzinger does have a goal. And meanwhile, for John Carroll, Meredith Colonian with a goal. Mackenzie Steese doing a good job out there. Same with Katie Scott. So we're about halfway there until the halftime break is over. Good gosh, it's cold. I am really getting annoyed with it. Whoa, I thought for a second there we lost the live stream. Fortunately, we did not. I can always check my live streams. By the looks of it, yeah, by the looks of it, it's working. That's good. And the Wi-Fi here isn't the best, but you know what? It's better than nothing, I'll say. 0-0 out in Atlanta where the Braves and Phillies are playing. Of course, I don't care about any of that because the Cleveland Guardians are also playing. And that's what matters. Hopefully the Guardians can win tomorrow. It'll be against Nestor Cortez, I believe. Start off the season on a tear, but slowed down ever since. Yes, Nestor Cortez against Shane Bieber, 2 Cy Young candidates. I must say that should be good. Of course, we did talk about the playoffs for girls soccer, boys soccer, and volleyball, as I'm trying to fill up this time, trying to kill the next 5 minutes and 41 seconds. But yeah, in football, the season's not over yet, and there's still 2 weeks to go. And unfortunately, in high school football, of course, not everybody makes the playoffs, which I found to be rather silly. But anyways, that's not the important thing. The important thing is that if the season were to end today, we would be the number 2 seed and going up against Ashland. And we would be home against that. And the winner of that game would face off against the winner of North Ridgeville Valley Forge. I think those are 2 schools we can take care of business against. At least that's what I hope. And of course, Avon, the number 1 seed, and they have Midview and Amherst Steel next. So they should be in the clear for the number 1 seed. That is unfortunate. I just want to avoid Toledo Central Catholic and Avon as much as I possibly can, because out of all those schools out there, those are the 2 that scare me the most. I'll be honest with you. I will be honest. Looking at my pulls that I've made, wow. Right here, as one can tell, it looks like St. Ed's is leading for the who's winning D1. And D2, it's Hoban. D3, it's Chardon. D4, it's Glenville. That's not surprising. D5, it's Ironton. D6, Kirtland, not surprising. And D7, it's Warren JFK. Of course, some divisions look to be runaways by now, which is kind of hard to believe. Glenville should run D4, and Kirtland should run D6. Then again, we said that last year about Kirtland. And then the Hornets lost the state championship game. So anything can happen in the playoffs. Ever since I witnessed perhaps the most traumatic loss I've ever witnessed as a fan and announcer last year when we lost to, who do you call them? Toledo Central Catholic Fighting Irish. I know that anything can happen. Anything can happen. So how are you folks doing at home or at someone's house or watching this while you drive? Do not watch this while you drive because you need to be paying attention to the road. I do not want to be held responsible. One set for BW, 1 set for John Carroll. And this what do you call it? Volleyball game at JCU. Next year, you know what that means. JCU is coming here for volleyball. They're also coming here for men's soccer. And of course, that means they're also coming here for football. So that means I get to see Count Ricks again. Even though, of course, what do you call it? She won't be a Hornet by now, and I'll be announcing against her. But still, I cannot pick and choose what colleges that every other person in the world goes to. If they do not like the oldest and greatest college in America, that is their loss, not mine. 2-1, Brown and Gold Brigade out in front. As you can tell, it's drizzling a little bit. I felt a few raindrops on my head when I was outside for 2 seconds and then had to come back in because of the fact that, you know, the Wi-Fi's pretty bad. John Carroll's out to a 2-0 lead. Of course, they're at halftime in the men's soccer game. I don't know if I mentioned that already. 1-0, unfortunately. The Blue Streaks are in the lead. Hopefully things change and hopefully we can extend the lead out here. Yep, looks like the rain coming down, as you can tell on the screen right there. You see some raindrops all over. But that ain't important. What is important is that the second half is back and underway. 22, Madison Rosado tried to get the ball right there. We're kicking it backwards out here. Another kick back. There's a deep kick to the right side, off the chest, off the stomach maybe. Gonna kick it back, and John Carroll trying to poke it away, and poke it away they do. With a good scoring chance, but it's broken up, and then they get it back on the right side, passing it, and it's gonna be taken away. And here they go on the left side, kicks it. That thing does not go out of bounds. Or did it? It did go out of bounds. John Carroll, the Blue Streaks, will get it. Throwing it into her right. It goes out of bounds once again. And another throw in for the Streaks. Jacks 2, Blue Streaks 1. Kicks it back, and there's a deep kick right to Katie. Wow. That had a lot of oomph on that. I was surprised that it went all the way to her. On the right side, that looks to be Natalie. And Natalie Stewart passing that. Here we go with an opportunity. There's a cross up, and that one is on its way out of bounds, unfortunately. You know what that means? Mackenzie Steese is kicking this. Or maybe not Steese. I'm sorry. Oh, there it goes. Still going backwards. That's not good for us. You might want to try kicking that to Katie, who's going to, do exactly what I thought she'd do. Kick it high up in the air and towards midfield. And a tumble right there. Hopefully she's okay. Can she get up? Yes, she can. Yep, the umbrellas are out. It is raining. Got to throw it into your left. Looks like she will be kicking it, actually, from just about midfield. Deep kick. And it goes all the way back. There it goes. Still going back. And still kicking it up in the air. Still being kicked. Takes a bounce and kicked by the side. Running up for it. Ooh, there's one that gets ricocheted and up in the air. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, now we Stewart. Let's hope she's okay. I think she'll be okay as she's still running. There's a ball that goes towards the right side and way out of bounds near the scorer's table. Throwing it in out here to the left side. Running for it. That one near out of bounds. Who's that last go out on? Last out on that. We still keep it. There's a deep throw. Being kicked like a pinball with it. And oh, a swing and a miss right there. And it goes up the middle. That is number 3, Grace Monin. And with the ball on the right side, look out, Katie Scott. Nice job right there to break it up. Good job by Katie, and we're going to reset. There's a kick towards the middle. Natalie Stewart to the right side. Can we get there in time? No. John Carroll still trying to keep it alive now. He kicks that one well out of bounds. Last out on us. Throwing it in. Goes back, and that one is kicked way, way out of bounds. Hopefully the rain does stop out here. As that ball goes out of bounds again and again. John Carroll has it. Of course, one of the best parts about this is that my dad typically goes shopping on Wednesdays, grocery shopping on Wednesdays, as that one goes out of bounds. Best part is, well, I don't have to help put away stuff today. No, sir. Kicks it towards the middle. And again towards the right side. There's a shove right there as it goes backwards and kicking it. They'll take it back. Number 13, that's Jennifer Crowley. Gonna take a bounce, a second bounce. Crowley with her left foot. And now number 16 or 15, Colian. With the ball. Still going back. Running for it, kicks it off target. How lucky was that? By the looks of it, it will be a throw-in for the Brown and Gold Brigade. Throws it in. Deep in our territory, the ball goes out, and JCU's getting it. Crowley throws it in. There's a nasty collision. Let's hope she's okay, and okay is what she looks to be. There we go. Sydney with the ball. Sydney with 1 goal today. Running up, running towards her right. There's a shot that sails way far left. Goal kick time. Meanwhile, in the second half of the Baldwin Wallace John Carroll game, that game is returned, I ought to say, to the second half. Uh-oh, look out on the right side. I wasn't paying attention. There's a shot and an even better save by Katie. Both teams have been on the attack all day, so seeing a lot of saves really makes you want to appreciate those two goalkeepers, and appreciate is exactly what you're going to do. Out of bounds. Last out of bounds on us. There's a kick towards the middle. There's one towards the right side, or left side, John Carroll. With the ball, goes back, runs back, try and get something. That one deflected, and it's going to be kicked around out here, off the head. And that one, still going to be something, as that one makes Sydney go all the way back. And there's a whistle, there's a foul. 25, that's Maddie from midfield. That one's blocked. Setting it up. There's a high kick and a crazy kick towards the right side and kicked way out of bounds. Fortunately, we still have the ball. Right side looks to be Maddie again. She's right. She throws it in off the head. Goes back. And still with the ball out here. And there it goes. Being kicked up. And there it goes towards the right side. Letting it go. Still letting it go. I think there's a collision. A nasty one. Man down. Uh-oh. I think she's alright. Alright, she is. 36 minutes to go. Katie's kicking this from the A of Baldwin Wallace. Katie's just about ready. Clock's still running. No goals so far in this half. And before you say it's way too early, there were 2 goals scored within the first 10 minutes of this thing. Oh, another mean collision right there. And still with the ball. This one kicked high in the air. Takes a bounce. Takes one off the head to the right side. A nasty collision. That one out of bounds. Last down on us. Well, we're 93 minutes and 14 seconds through this live stream. Should be like 95 minutes through this live stream, but for some reason my live stream wasn't working. And meanwhile, it is coming down. Wow, maybe it'll show like that, but oh ye gods, it is raining bad. Makes you pretty grateful that you're staying up here out here. It is a torrential downpour. They are still playing in the rain. I didn't really realize that until I looked away from my camera, because from what you can tell out here, as Kay's going to pick that up, from what you can tell, it looks like it's not raining. And then you look right there. Yep, it's coming down and coming down hard. Deflected. Battle for the ball. That went out of bounds. But look where Cole is right there. Look at that window right there. It is raining, raining, raining. As you can tell, the window filled to the brim with droplets. Picked up by Katie. I forgot my hood today. I didn't think it was supposed to rain today, but rain it did. Wonder if they're going to halt the game or not. I doubt they will. Goes towards the right side. Letting that one go out of bounds. And we will throw it in. As you can tell, that track right there looking a little wet. John Carroll in the pretty crummy conditions out here trying to tie it up. As it is not ideal weather, that's for sure. Still 1-0 John Carroll in men's soccer. It's 2-1 Baldwin Wallace in women's soccer. And it's 15-11 Baldwin Wallace in set 3 in volleyball, where both schools have 1 set each. That is going to be their ball. It cannot be fun to play in. There it goes, being kicked. Still with it. Deep kick to the right side. Takes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hops, I believe. Gonna roll. And that one is almost out of bounds and does go out. Last out on the Yellow Jackets. That one up in the air, being fought for. Number 3, Grace Monin with it. Looks like it is still raining out there. That one out of bounds, and we'll get it. That's something I've been noticing so far, is that we haven't really had the ball that much, and we've barely been on attack in this second half, but hopefully we can change it around. Kicks it to the left side. Maybe this will change it. Driving. Oh, the ball's still up for bit. Falling down right there. No call. And Steese with it. Fires it deep to the left side. And that went a little too far. That ball is still going. And John Carroll still with the ball as Monin has it. And Grace Monin kicks that one to the right side. That one is a little too far out, I think. Yep, it's out of bounds. Once again, there's the rain right there. I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, it is raining, as you can tell right there. Deep kick to the right side. Almost a collision. Still with the ball. Kicks it deep to the right side and out of bounds up into the bleachers. And throwing this one in. Takes a spike. Of course, it's too focused on the, what do you call it, the droplets, that it can't focus in out here. It looks a little blurry. To the right side with the ball. Kicks it deep. And oh, it goes right to Steese. Mackenzie Steese. Steese. High kick. And a deep one too, may I say. As Monin kicks that one. Monin pulled up a foul. All the John Carroll players are running over there. 2-1, we're winning. Don't worry. Still raining. Number 7, Gabrielle Walter. Ready to kick this. And Walter puts everything into this one as it's on the ground. Picked up by Rice towards the right or left side, excuse me. Excuse me, a second time Rice is right there, I believe, as that ball is out of bounds with 29-28. That's the amount of time left in this contest. And of course, keep in mind we do not go to overtime. So trying to throw it in out here. Throws it in towards the left side. Here we go with a good opportunity. Kicks it across. Taken away here by those blue streaks. And there it goes towards the right side. Being kicked. Here it goes. Going back. They might try to give it off to Steese or kick it out of bounds. Last out by John Carroll, of course. Sorry about that. Got my shoes stuck in the chair. I was kneeling on the chair, I guess. I do that a lot. Do have a test Friday in chemical industry. I am a little concerned about it. But nothing that notes will be able to cover. Of course, you gotta study. That's the important thing. Kicks it back. There's one that's rolled, and there's a high kick. Takes a bounce. Uh-oh, that's going backwards. John Carroll with an opportunity. Going to be broken up for now, but they still have a left-footed kick that goes right to Katie. Katie kicks it. Looks like it's not raining as bad as it was, but still I think it is. Kicks it back. And there's one that goes towards the right side. And wow, nobody was there. Good kick to her imaginary friend, I guess. John Carroll throwing this one in. They're down 1. Here we go. Left-footed kick, far left. Substitutions for John Carroll. Monin sitting down. Looks like 12. Merlot also sitting down. Don't know who checked in though. Abby Smith checked in. And number 29, Lizzie Wu. Throws it into the right side. That ball is still in bounds, and now it goes out. Last out on the good guys. Unfortunately, we have not scored yet in men's soccer. Hopefully that can change soon. Throwing it in right there. Waiting. And there's a kick, actually, off the head. And out of bounds it goes. Or maybe not, as it goes right to Katie. And maybe they were better off letting that one go out of bounds. In fact, it did go out. That was weird. Towards the benches. Ricochet last down on us. Throws it in. That one's going right for Katie Scott. Another throwing. My word. They've had a lot of throw-ins out here. That one is out of bounds. Last out on us. You know what that means. It's time for a corner kick. John Carroll with a big opportunity. Cololian ready to kick this. Meredith Cololian does have a goal today. They're going to whistle play dead. Don't know why. Clock running, 24:31 left. So we're about halfway through the half and about 3/4 of the way through the contest. There's a kick up in the air. Come on, Katie. Good job, Katie. Rolls it to the right side. There it goes. Oh, slipping right there. Looked to be Natalie. That can't be good. What can be good, up another foul called as they whistle play dead. That is a yellow card by the referee right there. So the kick will be from about midfield, the 46-yard line, 47 actually, midfield. It's about 55 yards deep. Running up and kicking this one deep, and we're still going to get the ball as that one's towards the left side of ours, right side for them, as this one is heading out of bounds. Last out on the Blue Streaks. And yeah, it is coming down. Look at the rain right there. Yep, 13, that's Sydney Mudge. And Mary Lutzinger is also in. Sydney and Mary. Mary does have a goal today. Sydney has a goal, but we're referring to Sydney Rice, not Mudge. Goes to the right side, broken up. And there's a kick. There it goes. It is in. It's a goal. 3-1. With 23 minutes and 11 seconds. Matty Farrell put it in. Matty Farrell also has 3 goals on the season now, just like Mary. Wow, how about that? Meanwhile, in volleyball, we're up 2-1 over John Carroll as the music's still playing. A 3-1 lead. Now, no lead is safe in soccer. That'll be something I'll be quick to tell you. Rain's still coming down out here and coming down in cats and dogs, I guess. Uh-oh, there's an injury. Look to be Maddie. She gets up on her own will. That's a good sign. Clock's still running. 22 and a half. You know what that means. We are halfway through the second half. I was about to say first half for some reason. Don't know why. (3-1) our score. 3-1 in favor of the Brown and Gold Brigade. Kick towards the middle, and now that one is on its way out of bounds. Throwing that in. No, that last one out on us. I don't know how that went out on us, but oh well. Okay, that clearly went out on us. They need to get the ball. Throws it in. Being kicked towards the right side now. Being broken up out here. Running. It is 3-1 as the ball is out of bounds. You know, look, it's focused on that. It's focused on the water droplets rather than the, what do you call it, game. It's making your screen look a little blurry. With the ball, here's Baldwin Wallace. There's a nice shot, and it's kicked back, and it's going to trickle in. Really not a good idea there by Steese to play it. She should have let it go out of bounds. Mary finds herself on the board for the second time today. And with 21 minutes and 4 seconds to go, this game looks like it is just about over. And how fitting is it that we have 4 people liking this live stream and 1 person watching it right now. And the score is 4-1 in favor of us. 32, that is Bella Regal. And so the oldest and greatest college in America with a commanding 4-1 lead out here. In the pouring rain.
Checking back into the game for John Carroll, number 3, Grace Monin. And number
Grace Monin is in.
Juliana Contour.
So is Julian Contour. A 4-1 lead. That is good. That is good. Of course, I mentioned it was not over yet, but now you think it might be over. You have to need 3 goals in less than 7 minutes. Or average a goal in less than 7 minutes. There's a bit of a collision right there. There it goes. Look out. Still with the ball. Gonna kick that one towards the right side. Rolls. And still with it. Looking. Running to her right. Still running to her right. That ball is out of bounds. Last out on the good guys. Oh, I'd hate to be outside, that's for sure. I think that's kind of what's scaring away a lot of the fans. As you can tell, it is once again raining really bad. And hey, how about this as it sails far to the left and going to be picked up by the goalkeeper, Mackenzie Steese. Steese has had a barrage of shots head her way today, and she's done a pretty good job I'll say. Off the head right there. Gonna be sandwiched in between them. There's a kick to the left side. Still in bounds. Gonna be kicked back, and there it goes towards the right side. Of course, once again, this Saturday, the BWO Jackets play Muskingum in a game of football right here at the Finney. I really want a large student section because last game there wasn't. Hopefully that'll change for this week, but unfortunately it's fall break, so there may not be that many people there as that ball is way out of bounds. Two substitutions out here. Schwade is in, I believe. I think Lexi's also in. Mary trying to get the hat trick out here. Left-footed effort. There's a shot. There is a missed opportunity. Wow, how about that? Kaylee Neal and Lexi Thompson. Actually, it was Kaylee Neal, not the other one. Why can't I put my finger on her name? Haley Schwade, that's who. It was not Schwade checking in as Mary. Right kick. Whoa, look at those leaves out there. It's blowing hard out here. Goes all the way, or it's going to be a throw-in now as this one almost out of bounds. And now stolen by John Carroll. Still with the ball. Almost taken away right there. Still with it. Kicks it at the middle. And now John Carroll still with it. On the right side. Gonna try to kick that one. And it went out of bounds. Can't even tell what's going on because of the fact that it's all blurry. Maybe if I go up, it will help. And going up doesn't really help that much.
So beginning the game for John Carroll, number 17.
17, that is Claire Holland. With the ball right there. Gonna kick it back. Still with it. John Carroll trying to get something cooking out here. There's a deep shot right to Katie Scott. Taking that like a bullet. 16 minutes, 46 seconds left. Of course. Of course, what do you call it? The next men's soccer game here is exactly 1 week from now where we play Heidelberg. That is also a volleyball game here against Heidelberg at Ersprung. So now it's time for a free kick right towards the logo. And that one's deep. And it's going to be taken away out here on the right side. John Carroll trying to get something. A left-footed kick high in the air. Going to be off the knee of Monin on the right side. John Carroll just trying to inch at the lead now. They need to average a goal per 5 minutes if they want to tie it. With the ball out here, being double teamed, kicks it back. Here we go with the ball now. Passing that one deep towards the middle, off the head, and going to be off the chest right there. Kicks it to the left side. Still trying to do something out here as it's near out of bounds. Still fighting for the ball. And do we have it? I believe so. There's a shot. There it goes. Right side. Oh, man, a good save. $15 minutes now. Less than 15 minutes till the game is over. Less than 15 minutes till the end of the game, not the end of the world. Towards the left side, trying to kick it away. There's a fight for the ball. Who did go out on last? Who went out last on the oldest and greatest college in America? Monin kicks that one towards the right side. Kicks it again, back to Monin. Monin kicks it again. And that one goes towards the left. With it. Kicks it back. High kick. That one out on us, right? Right. So it's 10-9 in favor of BW in set 4 of volleyball. And there's a whistle and there is a clear and apparent foul. Let's check the stats in the middle of this dead time, shall we? Or not dead time, because John Carroll actually has the ball. So close to being a penalty kick. So we're kind of lucky on that. There's a good kick. That one goes back. I guess we won't be able to get to stats just as there's a pop-up going right towards Katie Scott, diving on it, and is there. All right, time to look at the stats. 23 shots for BW, 12 for John Carroll, 10 on goal for the Blue Streaks, 12 for the Jacks, 9 saves for us, 7 for John Carroll, 4 corners for us, 2 for the Blue Streaks, 5 fouls for each school, 1 yellow card for each school, and neither school has a red card just yet. Trying to extend the lead with the ball on the right side. Crosses it up. And still with the balls. That one goes back. Oh, a nice kick right there. But John Carroll's going to take it away. We still have the ball. Now it goes towards the middle. Now towards the right side, that looks to be number 10. That is Patrzyk. Patrzyk has not gone on the board at all today. Grace Monin with the ball. Monin feeling pressured. Kicks down towards the right side. I don't think that's who she wanted, but she'll take it. Kicks it again towards the right side. Looking to do something. Just trying to inch at the lead once again. There's a kick, and it goes back. 4-1 is our score out here in favor of the Yellow Jackets. That ball is bounced out of bounds. I believe it will be a goal kick. Some substitutions.
Number 15,
15, that is Nina Wafko. We'll see what Nina can do. Goes back, and here's an opportunity. Goes right to Katie Scott. Katie Scott and Mackenzie Steese have had a barrage of shots today, but all of them have gone right. Most of them, I want to say. Most of them have gone right to them. On the right side, kicks this one, gonna be deflected. And there's one that's kicked high in the air. Up in the air still. And on the left, there's a left-footed kick way too high. Running up and kicking this one deep to the right side. And I apologize if you're not getting a good view of this. It's the rain out there, the raindrops, droplets. As you can tell, it is coming on down. Look at that rain. That can't be fun to play in, no sir. It's not gonna be fun running to my car. Driving home's not gonna be fun. I pray to God, Lord, I hope I make it home. Of course, I worry a lot. There's one right to K. Scott, falling on it. Good save right there. Katie kicks it to the left. Gonna take a bounce. Good kick right there. Still being ricocheted with the ball on the left side. Rain's still coming down hard. And oh, there's a trip right there. No call. John Carroll still has it. Kicked towards the right side and out of bounds. They are not going to halt this game just yet. There are 8 minutes and 46 seconds left till the game is over. Now 8 minutes and 42 seconds till the game is over. So what is going on right now? I'll tell you what's going on. A throw-in. Number 9, Lizzie Bruce and Julia Sutman are in for the Blue Streaks. Bailey Hall and Casey Goloboff. And here's a good scoring opportunity. It's blocked. The ref runs out of the way. And it goes towards the middle. There's a whistle. There's a foul called.
The men's soccer team is currently in action across town as the team traveled to University Heights for an Ohio Athletic Conference.
14 minutes and 42 left in the men's soccer game. It's 1-0. That's not good. Hopefully we can score soon. And meanwhile, in volleyball, it's 17-14 BW in set 4. If we can score 8 more points, then we win the set. And now if we score 7 more points, it's over. Bailey Brown from Brunswick stands at 5'1", making her the smallest player on this team. She is on this John Carroll team, I ought to say. With the ball here, 7 minutes and about 14 seconds. On the right side, trying to get a goal out here. There's a shot. It's blocked. Left-footed kick up in the air. I'm pretty sure both these teams are looking forward to this game being over. Not just us because of the win, but because of John Carroll, because they definitely don't want to be outside in the really awful rain. Whoa, nasty collision right there. Good Lord. Bailey went down and went down hard. Clock is stopped with 6 minutes and 47 seconds left. Ugly scene right there. Not too many people in the stands today. They must have known that the weather was going to be pretty bad. With the ball, kicking it back. Still with it. Going towards the right side. Trying to get something out here. Trying to extend the lead. Trying to run up the score maybe. That ball goes out of bounds. So from about midfield inside the mid-circle, that's where we kick it. There's a good kick up the middle. Goes back. John Carroll with the ball on the right side. There's a bit of a collision right there, but still with the ball on the right side. Trying to get a miracle here is exactly what John Carroll needs. There's one towards the middle. Kicking it towards the left side. Gonna take a bounce off the head again. And here we go. It's gonna be deflected around and a whistle and a foul. 13 minutes and 2 seconds left in the men's soccer game. The Brown and Gold Brigade find themselves trailing 1-0, unfortunately, but anything can happen. Anything can happen. Meanwhile, we're 4 points away from winning the volleyball match. And we are about 5 minutes away from winning this soccer game. So if the men's team ends up being a party pooper, it's still all right because not only are they a great team, of course, now he's Coach Reed Ayers have a good program and a good system out there, but we also have 2 wins today, at least 2 wins most likely. Unless we see a miracle comeback from John Carroll's women's soccer and volleyball teams. It's more likely in volleyball that it happens because there is no clock. And that one's out of bounds. 4:28, that's my birthday, and that's how much time is left. Some final minute substitutions for John Carroll. They're just going to let everyone play, just going to prevent some injuries, just going to let them say, hey, at least you got to play today. Well, the Yellow Jackets will go to 7-6 on the campaign and 3-3 at home, winning our 2nd game in a row, and if not for a 5-game losing streak, say you win 2 or 3 of them, you got a very respectable record. Not to mention the fact that you're 2-2 now in OAC play. Meanwhile, for John Carroll, they will go down to 3-1 in OAC play and 7-5-2. 7-5-2, and they will be 3-4 on the road as that ball goes out of bounds on Bailey.
And number 39, Aaron Schneider.
Aaron Schneider in for one of the many substitutions, I ought to say. Almost a collision right there. Still with the ball going back. And that one going to be kicked. And another collision right there with the ball. 3:16 left. So this ball game is history. Throwing it in. Of course, our next home game is Saturday against Muskingum. That will be senior night. Don't know if that's going to be... Don't know if that's going to be a, what do you call it? Don't know if that's going to be on Tommy Maroon Sports Live. That depends on what my battery is. I'm just really nervous about my battery. I've been nagging my parents, Mom, Dad, I can't get a portable charger. My portable charger doesn't work anymore. Bailey with the ball on the right side, having a reset. There's a high kick to the left, out of bounds. Meanwhile, it is match point out here for the Brown and Gold Brigade. So we'll at least go to 2-1. 10 minutes and 8 seconds left in the men's soccer game. Still some time left. Is Lexi ready to do this corner kick? And this one is going to be a great jumping save by Mackenzie Steese. Meanwhile, Baldwin Wallace did win the volleyball game, so that's a good thing. That is a very good thing. Ooh, a whiff right there. We have about 103 seconds left till this game is over. And there it goes towards the left side of John Carroll. That one out of bounds. So a good game out there. Of course, you got to give prompts to both Mary Litzinger and Katie Scott. Mary Litzinger had 2 goals today. And, of course, Katie Scott had a lot of shots set her way. And she only gave up just 1 goal. Well, folks, we have about 63, 62, 61, 60 seconds left as this game is just about ready to be in the history books. A good game for the Yellow Jackets, shutting out their opponents in the second half and scoring 2 goals in each of the halves. Well, folks, Tommy Maroon here for Tommy Maroon Sports Live, reminding you what's to come. Friday is football against, who do you call them? Muskingum. And Friday's football against Aurora. Saturday's football against Muskingum. And then Saturday night, potentially a game against Muskingum. That will be live streamed right here. Of course, the game will be played live stream or not. Well, folks, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That's it. It's a 4-1 win. How about that for the good guys? Till then, I'm Tommy Maroon for Tommy Maroon Sports Live. Thanking you for watching this game. Thank you for hanging in it. Till then, I'm Tommy Maroon signing off. Have a great night.